I am opening a portal. Come on in. Yes, here we are. Boom. Portal open.
And final question I'll ask. Do you live here, or did you come here from somewhere else?
Do a little time travel experiment here. I would like to speak to or interact with, in some way, me from the future, traveling back into the past, or sending a message back into the past. Now, this is interesting because future me will know that past me, which is present tense me for me, will have done this.
If anybody's here who wants to come up, feel free. Any kids, come chill. Because I know we are on a grave site. So if anybody's here who we have disturbed, I'm sorry. But if anybody's already awake or we disturbed awake and wants to chill out, come chill out. Let's together as a community, or a new community here, let's take that sucker down. Yeah, right like that. Chelsea, get in here with the camera right now. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Sounds like something going on with Dillon. Now, I wonder if that's future me, because I called out future me to come back and give me a message. But it strikes me that future me would want to come back and give my young protege, Dillon, some sort of message. Seems I would be much more likely to do that.
Is it still moving?
Yeah.
Like it's so weird. Like that sucker was moving. So if there's anybody still in here, we managed to do something really cool here. Can you keep that going? Yeah, none of these are moving. That guy,
Looks like it's stopped.
which has come to an almost complete stop.
And nothing has changed internally.
No.
Well, that's weird. Thank you, future me, or Baphomet pretending to be future me.
Not Baphomet. I told him to screw off, and I told him to use that door over there, despite it not being an emergency.
Yeah.
So if the community, because I'm being nice, was in here and they caused that, then we did something cool. I'll give them credit, though.
Future Paul. All
You
right.
gotta take credit. Even future you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It could be, I was calling out future me. Maybe it was just current you that did it. That's possible too. I somehow doubt it was future me, but I find that a nice little coincidence.
Well, the
Maybe
time-
together, like the Wonder Twins, we have the power to summon.
Together we could rule this.
Together, we could rule the galaxy.
You look like the woman from, what's that Drew Carey show?
Yes, I know. Thank you. Oh, that's high praise.
No, the hair. I'm not.
All right, I'm going to go back to my cubby hole. I just came down because I wanted to hear what was happening, because I thought, does this have anything to do with what I just said? Maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not.
Yeah, so this is a weirdo space. Obviously, I'm just down here in the theater. I'm getting a little bit of noises, sounds of movement. But what I just very distinctly heard was the sound of maybe a footstep or the banging of a door kind of deeper into the theater behind me, So I just radioed up to Rachel because I know that she's up in the back room there to see if she was walking around. Not only is there no one else up there, she's not moving around, and she heard the same sound that I did from the same general location. So be it the sound of a door moving or a chair or somebody walking, I'm not sure what it was, but it definitely came from a place where there is nobody, and we both heard it at the same time. I don't know. It is also actually in the same general area that Dillon, you saw something in earlier tonight, so.
Okay, so that's where you heard it.
That's where I heard it.
Because the way that she described it through the radio, I'm sure you heard it, was to her left, which is that door.
Yeah.
So, okay, that matches
That's
up.
what I thought I heard her say. I didn't know exactly how she was positioned in the room, but
She's basically sitting where you were sitting when you were up there?
yeah. So it was
Except she was looking out.
down the hallway a bit, which makes it, yeah. Does that look really dim to you?
Oh yeah, that's dead.
That was just super bright before you guys came in. What'd you see?
Like, it's a little deja vu, because it's like the Ottawa house. Remember when I said when we were down there in the pitch dark, I like saw something hide behind a, like as you were explaining, yeah, my light's really low.
Yeah.
Out of the corner of my eye, I like saw this.
Okay, so this is the other noise that I've been hearing back here.
This way?
Behind these curtains, slight rattling. When Rachel and I were down here earlier, we heard like it's like ting, 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 ting. And I was like, it sounds like curtain hangers banging together.
Right.
But when I came back here and I made some noises of some stuff that was here, come here.
Oh, is it?
I don't know if this thing is even working.
Does anybody else have a flashlight on?
It's super weak.
Anything? No, never mind, I didn't bring it.
But what made me think of it is you said it's like something went by. Come
Yeah.
look at this. Look at these.
Oh,
And it's like this like ting ting. It's like if something were to brush by it. But you saw something just come back here.
as if it was watching what you were doing, and then maybe we got too close and it was like, nah, I'm gonna leave now.
This is where I saw the shadows on that first day.
What end? That end or this end?
That way.
This end?
That way. I was standing here and I thought Rachel was behind me in the doorway and she was actually over there. Yeah. And this is the back area where I heard a loud bang, and it seems to be the same direction that she's hearing something from. I can't even see anything with this anymore.
What? Ooh, is that open?
That door is open. Unless somebody has been in here, this was not open because I specifically checked this.
We've been watching. We have full access to who goes through here and around. So I'm gonna ask Paul, because Paul's the only one in the past couple of hours. I've been down here and I saw that. My question was, I wonder what's in there, because it was closed. I thought it would be locked.
I opened it, but I closed it back before we started this investigation. Now here's the thing, what does that sound like when you open it? Does it sound like the sound we heard?
Let me double check before we do this. Hey, Paul, when you were backstage, did you open the small cubbyhole door by the stairs?
I opened it, I went into that room, and then I came back out and I closed the door behind me.
Okay, thank you.
You want to tell them it's open?
Not yet. So, Rachel, can you hear me?
Yes.
We found something that may have made that noise. I'm just going to do a couple of tests. See if you hear what may have sounded like what you heard. Okay, ready? Holly, you're good?
I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm gonna open it. Ready?
Yes.
So that was what you heard?
Similar location, and it's like a thudding sound from up here.
Like, try and push that open.
That makes a definitive
Takes some effort.
noise. Yeah.
It's like, it's not the smoothest. What's in here?
Just it's like a lower room and laundry, storage.
Okay, so this keeps adding up. When I put my hand here the first time,
Yeah.
to feel like, when I went to reach and then I stopped because I kind of pussied out, it was just cold
Really?
coming through like here, like a draft. Step in there, tell me if that's cold.
This is a very warm room.
That's what I mean. There's no draft. That's like, it's hotter in there than it is in here. Here, come in here. Come see where this actually goes.
Okay, here's another thing, Dylan. Here's another open door.
It's open?
It's open.
Does this feel like we're being led somewhere?
Well, it does now. So funny story. Remember that weird noise that you heard?
Yeah.
And I heard like at the same time?
Yeah.
There's a door at the base of the stairs here. And we originally thought that perhaps it was just on the stairs.
Yeah.
But Paul came through it a while ago and I checked it just after, and it was closed, but when we came across it just now, it was actually open when we were testing the noise that you said it sounded like.
Yeah.
That was that door
So it was just down there.
at the base of the stairs.
Right.
Yeah. Did you say that you heard a woman's voice?
Yeah, I heard a woman's voice, and I thought it was somebody down the well, it's the only thing I could think of, but it was not discernible. I couldn't tell you what she was saying, and it was just down the hallway. Really, it was down the hallway, but I wondered if you guys were downstairs.
Oh God. That's where I was hearing those voices before I came up the first time. It's down that end.
You know that feeling I get when stuff starts to happen? And I get that feeling where it's like full from my neck down to my lower back, those cold chills? I just got that bad.
I'm just gonna check for some vents down that hallway area. Although I don't think that makes any sense because we've been pretty quiet, so even if we are hearing voices, it wouldn't be coming from another location in the building and echoing back.
No one's
Talking.
Because we kind of set the rules, just in case we didn't say this on camera. We're doing 15-minute sessions. Somebody's in the theater while somebody's up here. You were up here and Holly was in the theater. And the specific rule is no one say a word. And the thing is that the only females that would have been talking were,
On camera.
yeah, accounted for. And your voice wouldn't have traveled all
No.
the way up here.
Having determined that nobody in the theater had either left the doors open or made the sounds that Rachel heard, Holly came down to our monitoring station to brief me on what had happened backstage and in the dressing room. With the first night of our investigation almost over, I assembled a team in the theater to see if a ghost box session would shed any light on the evening's events. So we thought we'd bring you all in here, our beloved friends.
Are we gonna hot potato this?
We're gonna hot potato. So let's see, what are we on for frame rate? Frame rate,
Frame
sorry.
rate.
Sweep rate. Sweep rate. Oops. Let's go. Yep. Is Holly smarter than me?
You might turn the volume up a little bit.
She wants to make sure she gets the... Is Holly smarter than me? Is that Morse code for no? Dillon?
Nope.
That was your name. You heard it, right?
That was the clearest I've ever heard that come out.
Anybody else hear Dillon there? Do you wish to speak to Dillon Garland? Whoa, that was like out of the ordinary.
Oh, come on. You got my attention. What do you want? Same voice twice, different words. I don't know what it was. Is there something you need to tell me? Are you here to hurt me? That sounded like you saying my name.
Yeah.
Which, if no one knows,
Maybe it's future Paul.
he asked for future Paul
I
to come and
did.
just screw around tonight.
Perhaps even stranger than the ghost box audio was what I discovered when I reviewed the CCTV footage of Dillon's pipe bomb about me from earlier in the evening. On the camera position closest to where I was located upstairs, and at the exact same time as I attempted my time travel experiment to have future me interact with us in the present, the camera inexplicably skips forward 3 minutes. For a split second, it even appears as if Dillon is located in 2 moments in time.
The weird thing that keeps talking to Paul, are you here? Can the thing or entity that seems to be speaking with Paul and Dillon make itself known? There is something that keeps speaking with Dillon and Paul in a chant-like rhythm. I'd like you to do that for us now. If there is anything following Paul or Dillon, good or bad, you can speak with us now.
All right, we're taking over. Unless that just said no.
No, it's actually said nothing.
That's why we're taking over.
Great.
We're going vaudeville.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to move?
We're going full stage here.
Oh, we're doing vaudevillian show here.
Yes.
Excuse me, the professionals need to take over.
Oh, better change. Dylan and I are promising something.
Something big.
If we can't get this thing to sing, we're going to dance. We're closing out the first night here at the Kings Playhouse. I'm Paul Kimball, or as we like to call it, Broken Paul Kimball. And this is Brother Hero, Dylan.
And my name is... You're gonna Doctor Strange this?
I'm going to Doctor Strange this. Speak, infernal machine. Say his name.
Make it a square clue.
Here, you know how this works, right?
No. Oh, you're going to give it to me?
Well, you seem to be the magic hand in this.
You are currently muted, creatures from beyond. I am opening the door to everyone that we've ever met. No new entities, that's tomorrow. But tonight, the door right now is open to everyone we've ever met, good, bad, or indifferent, to come down and speak to us either through this box or by levitating Jim off the captain's chair.
Levitate Jim, that's 10,000.
There you go. I don't have a question yet, but I'm giving you an opening statement, and I would just like to say, feel free to tell us the secret behind the music of the night. Were you guys getting any of these voices, even if we can't tell? Did you get anything?
A little bit. I thought I couldn't discern.
There was a little, I mean, we also weren't standing where you are. We were sitting. I don't know if that makes any difference.
Oh my God, it's like the head coach of the Toronto Raptors.
However,
We can sit. We can.
No.
Whoops. I stand, you sit. All right.
well, all right.
It's like audience participation. We get closer. We make a rapport. That's a Paul word. Is there a Captain George here who is mad at one of the Kimballs because I kind of retroactively fixed what he kind of messed up, but then the other brother got involved, and then we're kind of back to where we started. Are you a little upset with the chair being used?
It's like reading Paradise Lost.
It's like my entire feeling of being in this room switches when that shit happens.
The show, the play, whatever you want to call it, is Dillon related. It's like Dillon Goes to Georgetown. That's the play we're in tonight. So let's play that. Let's put you in front and center.
Okay.
It's not that Holly and Rachel and Chelsea and me and Tabor and Jim don't have other things to do. We will continue to do our thing. But you might be the focus of activity tonight, my friend.
So it's like that famous scene in Jurassic Park where it's like, well, if you want to see the T-Rex, you put out the goat.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that. And actually, Jurassic Park's not really in my wheelhouse, but sure, in the world that you think in, are you the
I'm
goat?
not the T-Rex.
So you're the goat. All right. You are the greatest of all time at ghost bait. That's the goat.